Hello traders, this is Aftab and you are watching Aftab Forex YouTube channel. Thank you so much everyone for joining me. I hope you guys must be doing very well and you must be enjoying your lives. So last week and the week before that, in both of the weekly Forex forecast videos consecutively, I discussed these currency pairs, dollar CHF, dollar JPY, pound USD, euro USD, AUD USD, dollar CAD. Crude oil was missed last week because there was the video was almost very lengthy. Then the New Zealand US dollar, some levels I have discussed, and then I have discussed that I want to see what this pair is going to do, and then I will give a proper analysis in the weekly forex forecast. So that weekly forecast in which I'm going to discuss NZD USD, also gold US dollar. Last week I have discussed, and when everyone was busy in selling the market, I clearly mentioned this 2599.36 zone. If you check back my previous videos, you will understand my previous plans and what I said and what were the levels. So right here we have 2721.91 and gold is at a historical high zone. And I obviously 10 days ago, approximately 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10, when price was right here, I explained. But last week 1 2 3 4 and 5, so the market was right here and I gave you this analysis of 850 pips right here. So this went very well. Then moving on to the dollar, euro US dollar, and on the euro US dollar, what I have observed is that there was I have a buy position from right here and its stop loss was around right here, so that hit the SL, and as I said, if it hits the SL, I'm not going to do anything. So rest of the week I did anything much on the euro US dollar. I barely touched it. Then on the Aussie US dollar, obviously this was the situation. For a buy, 0.606380 and 0.660221 was a very fantastic buying zone right here. And I further said in the previous forecast that if the market succeeded to go up to 0.68556, then most probably I'm going to take a sell trade upon confirmation. But right here the market gave us a low volume break and eventually we had to become bulls. So right here, that bullish area for us is going to be 0.66380 and 0.66021. This is going to be the master level, but early bulls already came into the market and I have to explain it more in detail, right? So what else is left? Pound US dollar, let's have a look at it. Pound US dollar, last week I discussed fantastically. It's like this level is holding the price till now so far. Further sells I will be looking for at these different zones, but I definitely will be discussing this one as well. So the dollar yen, as expected, as upon the previous analysis, one buy was given from right here. Then the intraday sell was given last week right here. Then for this week also 116, and finally with a very low volume it broke to the top side. So I will be looking into the dollar JPY as well in this episode. So let's start the session, and I hope you will not skip the video and you will just pay very close attention to all of these levels and the sequence in which I will be discussing the support and resistance. I'm sure if you follow that, you will have, like, you will be on an edge. You will have an edge over those traders who don't know and experience these levels on the charts, right? So my friends, let's discuss dollar CHF very quickly, and today I will try to discuss as many pairs as I can so that more and more people can make profits from these levels. But one request I have, and definitely that is, if you guys really want to understand forex trading, then please do understand it. Don't blindly trade these levels, just observe it. I highly request you that you check back two of my weekly forex forecast videos, and then this one as well, then follow the whole plans along with me, and definitely the setups is most probably like 100% guaranteed working for you. Now on the dollar CHF, if I show you, first of all, right here, move on to the 1 2 3 4 5. Last time market was right here, this pullback was expected. There was this trend line, and this trend line gave us a correction of 61.8% retracement, and this 88 pips guaranteed trade I discussed last week on the 15-minute time frame. So that was achieved on 14th of October 2024, and right after that, this is sort of a breakout pattern right here. I will definitely make a video on a breakout pattern, but for now, if we just focus on this particular pair, the story is very simple, and I will be explaining that. So this is achieved. I'm going to delete it so that we can explain and discuss it further in detail. First of all, the weekly candle I want to see. Well, honestly speaking, the weekly candle that closed near 0 point, let me do it this way. The close is 0.86472 right here, and 86421 was the completion zone. But no doubt it is trading. There are some levels that I'm going to delete for now, because obviously this one I don't need it, and this level I also don't need, and this level I also don't need it. So on the weekly, last week, what I have seen 2 weeks ago, I mean, we have like this a trend continuation, and this week we saw that the trend is most likely going to be continued to the upside. So for that, I want to mark this particular zone for this week, and moving down to this zone of, or let's delete it for now. At this particular moment, the way the market closes, it clearly suggests, see, like you got all of you know that whenever the market give a break of structure from a certain level, in this situation this was a break of structure. So the chances most likely are that the market is going to continue to the top side of the market. But we also cannot, like, there are total 9 time frames, and every time frame has a different structure, and we have to combine it to make a proper trading plan. So let's have a look at this, because this week it's mostly going to be traded on the weekly time frame. First of all, if I show you this particular zone right here, it is suggesting a drop towards 0.85081 right here. Now definitely in the upcoming week, I'm not assuming the market from right here, but I am assuming the market all the way from right here, and a very fantastic zone of 0.8566 can be achieved. Then right here we can also look for some potential buying opportunities. Now combining that, obviously if we see, there is like a good opportunity to move down to 0.8566, and that also will be, let me change the color of this one right here. So if you can see, this is going to be the weekly low of the previous week. So the next week, if this is a very strong trend, the market will try to come back down, hit this previous weekly low level, and will continue back up. So this is going to be a very fantastic trade opportunity. Let me show you that on the H4 right here, that how this particular opportunity will look like. So it should look something like this for now. This is unless it is not broken, it can be my buying, my selling area right here. So let's have a look at it, and definitely when we see this pullback, we mostly likely are going to see this particular wave completion that comes around 0.87512, 0.87250. So this much simple this particular strategy is, and what it suggests is that in case of a pullback towards 0.8566, a nice plan can be traded right here, and in that situation we will have a sort of this type of trend. So obviously if the market breaks below, don't put more risk. The stops should be barely below this particular zone 0.85400. So let's see, there is a very good opportunity of 80 pips down, then very good opportunity for 183 pips up on the dollar CHF. Moving on to the dollar yen, same situation is going on in the market at this particular moment. Right here we have seen a low volume break, no doubt. 149.378 is broken last week, not specifically on the weekly time frame, but in the upcoming week I think the market will take a wick from 147.138, and then I will be able to say something very nicely about this market, because see, this is now not moving very nice, and those trade setups that I gave all the way from right here, when market it was coming back down and it was strongly down, and right here when we saw this particular Fibonacci opportunity, so it bounced and right here we entered. So 612, and it is definitely pointing towards 153.771. Moving on to the pound US dollar. On the pound US dollar, this particular zone of 1.30380 and 1.30046 is still valid for a buy, but definitely I have to see the weekly candle, and the weekly seems seems like it's coming back down to 1.26378 for the moment. Right here, if you see, more traders are interested in the gold, and everyone is taking money from all of these pairs and putting that money in the gold. So I will be discussing that, but obviously that requires more risk as well. So this particular sell opportunity 1.32 to 1.32938 right here, this is still going to be a valid one for me. There is a good chance of intraday profits right here, but you know, you should know that how you need to trade these levels. Obviously 1.31590 for the week can be an intraday zone as well, and I'm also trying to change the color of this so that I know that this is this weekly trade opportunities, these yellow ones. So let's see, and this obviously a buy trade. So those who didn't took profits from the market, I will suggest, since the market moved very nicely around 80 bips. So let's see, 1.31624, 1.32958, and in case of if it come back down, then those sellers who are holding the positions, they will be exiting their positions from right here, from where we can look for potential buying opportunities further, because this one level then will be failed. Also some traders can take a profit of 163 pips from here as well, and I think that is also very nice and fantastic. Moving on to the euro US dollar, my friends. Euro US dollar, since it stopped me out, and there is this break of trend. Now what is going to happen right here is I want to show you that. So this double top confirmed, and even this sell opportunity that is also closed with 248 pips, and around some traders will be trying to close it maybe near 1.07862, but for now this candle closed bullish, and I have to see how the market looks like. Well, the market dropped very nicely the next week. If it take a rejection from 1.07862, this is going to be a fantastic buying opportunity, because the more euro US dollar is going back down, the better the traders will get an idea, because if it breaks, you know, this will then be coming straight back to 1.02. So remember, this market took a very fantastic top up there. Now we have to see whether it gives us that rejection to the top side of the market, or whether it stay right here. Remember everyone, every trader, let's say I want to give you a little bit of a case study right here, just for your sake, so that you guys understand that after all how profits are made in the market, because most traders say that no, this is completely against us and this is just manipulation of the market. See, just this H4 time frame of the euro US dollar, it is trading very fantastically at the moment, and it now tells us that what it has told us previously is that once it break it, it will be coming back down to this zone, and approximately it did, and there is still a very good chance that in the upcoming week we can see this particular zone. So even if I miss this particular rally, see, like if the market gives me a good chance right here, I only will be trading it, because then I will have several opportunities to close my trades, some right here, some right here, some here, some here. But if I enter right here, it doesn't make any sense. Immediately I can be in a losing of around 100 pips. So 60 pips already I gave to the market. Now I'm not going to put money on the buy side of the market. Why I'm not going to put on the buy side of the market? Because I have to teach you that once your stop loss is gone, it doesn't mean immediately you have to recover that money to your account. No, things doesn't work like that, my friends. So you have to understand these concepts with very you have to make your focus very narrow, right? And then when you focus on it, it will be fantastically working for you. So this is my first strategy on my channel. If you see the trend line strategy, then after that I several times uploaded this particular strategy, and thousands of people took advantage of it. I haven't seen a 100k subscriber till now so far, so I highly request you, if you are enjoying my videos and forecast, and if it's helping you, because remember everyone, it's not always about the forecast. It is about how you take and manipulate and grasp that inner message the analyst want to show you, right? Because the analyst will never tell you, hey, sell from here, hey, buy from here. The analyst will always be giving you signals, indication, and this is the real way of the looking at into the this market. Anyways, so unless it doesn't reaches 1.07837, consider me completely out of the market. Though I see it is going back up to around 130 pips, 1.09432, and then these will be this only the lucky traders will get this 169 pips. So I think right here, see, let's say if I want to trade it, I have to wait for a breakout, then a retest, then the continuation. So why not I wait a little bit right here, and if there is some sort of pattern already established, then I easily can grab the market, easily grab around 257 pips from the market. Now I have also got two sell points. Remember that as well. I have now two sell points. One is this one, the other one is this one, right? Two sell points. Now obviously the more I go, the more it gets complicated, but as far as you are understanding the levels, I think you should be well enough, right? I think this is enough for the euro US dollar. Moving on to the AUD USD. Last week I was waiting for this, didn't happen, no problem. I can't do anything about it. Now I have to do it like this, and I have to delete it. Now similarly on the, as we have seen on the euro US dollar, there is a very fantastic opportunity for this head and shoulder pattern. Remember everyone, we need to understand the patterns as well. You need to understand the patterns, because if we ignore the patterns, we cannot run in this market, because see, this market is full of patterns. We have to follow these patterns. We cannot violate these rules. So first of all, let's have a look at it. Well, this go down slightly a little bit. Now I must say that the market is going to hit this 61.8% retracement, and that is going to be near this particular zone of 0.68091. So once the market go up there, what I'm going to do is definitely I will wait for a sort of a confirmation and will sell on the 61.8% retracement. Remember my friends, very less traders do understand the real way of trading. Once you understand the real way of trading, then I'm sure enough you will be on the right track of the market, because these days, see, we have monthly time frame, we have weekly time frame, we have daily H4, H1, M30, M15, M5, M1. Now I want to tell you that every time frame has their own types of traders and their own mindset, right? Even if I show you this particular setup right now at the moment, it has left the H4 and the H1 traders completely puzzled. But obviously on the H1, most of the traders are waiting. If the market gives us this pullback in the next week, we are going to take a buy. But for that, it has to then fight with the 15-minute time frame traders. Let me show you that as well, so that you understand. See, the market barely just took a momentum in the market. Just see, bullish wave, correction, bullish wave, correction, bullish wave, then correction. See, correction, then bullish wave, then correction. Now what's next? Obviously it's going back up on the 15-minute time frame. So where it possibly can do and go is, definitely it can go and take a retest of this particular zone right here all the way towards 0.67480. So these things works like this. Moving on to the dollar CAD, last week 1 2 3 4 5, market was right here and I was neutral. But those of you who understand my strategy, this was a very simple. A breakout occurred, a retest. So on a retest, what we do is, just like last week I said, 1.37432 was a buying zone. 76 pips easy, my friend. See, if you work with one formula, it will always be working for you on any instrument, whether that is indices, indices, whether that is S&P 500, that is Apple stock, that is Google stock, whatever it is. If it has a chart, this formula is going to help you. So dollar CAD, well, this is now a little bit tricky, and I think either there two things can happen, and one is either this is false, and the real one is the actual selling should start now from 1.39500 at this double top confirmation. Once the double top is confirmed, everything is confirmed, you will be able to trade it very easily, very simply. Now let me show you one more thing. There are still traders on the H4 who are still waiting for this particular, because last week the market was like this. They are still waiting for this correction to buy. No, the right way was right here. Now there is one more possibility, and the bulls, since these are very low volume bulls, they will have a hard time after 31 pips of further up move. It will have a hard time right here, and if it successfully go above it, then it is a sure shot going back to that zone which I just discussed, the zone of this one, 1.39500 approximately, this particular zone. Because if I show you on a weekly, there is something going on, right? There is this thing going on in the market, my friends. In the upcoming few months, you will see this, because dollar index will also take some fire. And just see, this is how I carry on my analysis. So see, one more level is here, and very nice, around 488 pips of profit this one shows for the long term, maybe till March, right? And right here it is a proper buy confirmation. So what I'm going to do is, obviously if someone is waiting, definitely a pullback and then a buy toward this zone, but I'm not sure it's going to happen, right? Because it just broke above. So either if this is a range, then definitely I will update my members about it on the WhatsApp, because on the WhatsApp I give real time market situation, whatever that is. If you are a long-term trader, you will get periodic updates. So that depends on the time frame which you trade, right? So this is the WhatsApp number. If you want, you can easily contact me, right? Now moving on to the crude oil. Let's have a look at it. I'm running again out of time and I have to discuss gold, US dollar as well. I want to discuss the gold, US dollar in those informal, casual type of relaxing videos. But then you guys just ignore it and you don't watch it. So on the crude oil, no doubt there is a fantastic support at this stage. Let's have a look at the monthly time frame. Okay, that is fantastic. For me, this is this. These levels are this. And this level is obviously this. No one can deny the importance of this particular level of 65.97. But what is going to happen is there is also a Fibonacci number. See everyone, we ignore Fibonacci's. What the actual Fibonacci is at 52.41. And this level belongs to all the way from 2015. And the breakout from this particular level occurred on February 2021 to the top side. So we can say that from 2020 till 2022, almost like this was the mid, so almost like 3 years. So in the 3 years, what happened is market took a correction, and this is like now all the way from first rejection we have seen on 1st March 2022. So from 2022 it is coming back down. Now the situation is obviously the long-term traders, they want to push it back to 52.81 so that they can make good profits out of it. And right here on the weekly time frame, well, it is also on this slight curvy kind of downward trend, I should say, or channel, maybe we can say. I hate personally channels. I don't like them, right? It distracts me from what I'm looking at the moment. So yes, let's see. There is one ABCD pattern on a weekly time frame that I think is going to be completed first, and according to that, this level will be then this 59.62. so if we sum up, it will come around 60 zone, and this is a good support right here, a breakout right here as well. So a breakout suggests that the bulls tried to become stronger right here. Okay, New Zealand US dollar, this level was broken to the sell side. It wasn't tradable. Okay, it just wasted, so I didn't trade it, and is standing clearly at a buy point, but I have to see the weekly time frame. Well, well, on the H4, yes, if we see some sort of consolidation, and we did, then yes, 40-50 pips of stop loss if can give you around 74-80 pips. Well, that is a very good deal. Just take it and close the trade, right, my friends? Moving on to the gold US dollar, and my friends, this is a very happy moment for me. 27.39 I discussed, 27.21 I discussed, 83.96 I have discussed, and last week I discussed this 2 weeks ago, sorry. One till now, so far the trade is 1155 pips up, and it should be further going up, right, my friends? So for the sell opportunities, obviously at this stage, how do I say if it is going to be a sell or not? But on the lower time frames, yes, definitely, if I see anything, I can say, see, like no kind of pattern I have. But yes, this is just a buying zone, another one with us in the upcoming week. Luckily, if we can get it to 26.71 again, then we can target towards 27.39, or otherwise 27.39. If it validates itself for a sell, then it's going to be a fantastic one, right? So I hope those of you who were with me in this session all the way without skipping, I highly appreciate your effort, and I am sure one day you will become so much successful, right? Take me in your prayers, keep me in your prayers, and subscribe the channel, give me a thumbs up, comment, anything that you have in your mind, I will respond to you. I need as many comments and likes on this video as you can. Take care. See you next week. Goodbye.